If you need any cleaning motivation to get your to-do list done, or you just want to see my living room and kitchen go from messy to clean, you're in the right place. As a first-time mom, having somebody to clean along with is incredibly helpful, so I was hoping that I could be that for you today. Hey there, good morning, and welcome back to my channel. Most mornings I wake up and the kitchen is already clean, the living room is nice and tidy, and I love it. But this morning, that's just not the case. So we are gonna start our morning off while Lvly is taking his little morning nap. Alrighty, let's get to cleaning. But first I do want to introduce myself. If you are new here, hi, my name is Kat. I am 30 years old. I live in Connecticut, and I just gave birth to my son Louie 3.5-ish months ago. He was born on July 11th. And while I have been making clean with me videos on YouTube for a very long time now, I'm obviously new to the mom community, and I'm so grateful and excited to be here. And one thing that I have learned being a mom is doing pretty much anything, including cleaning, it takes a lot longer than it would in my previous life. I will say that as Louie has gotten older, he's become way more content just sitting in his baby Bjorn bouncer or his bassinet or chilling on the couch, just like watching me clean or something. However, there are still plenty of times like this one where he just wants to be held, and it seems like any spot I put him in, he's happy, like content for maybe 5 to 10 minutes before he's ready to be picked up again. But I was very grateful that he gave me like 10 minutes hanging out in this bassinet where I have the little mobile there, and he was just chilling for a bit, and that gave me some time to make the couch. I don't really care about love. I don't really care about happy ever after. Something about you gives me hope. Something about you, yeah. When the sun goes down and the night sky's falling, do you believe in one-time lovers? 'Cause deep inside of my wildest dreams, you'll be by my side. While I do absolutely love this couch, it's the Cindy Crawford Home line from Raymour and Flanigan. I actually got this back in 2018 or 2018, yeah, when I purchased my condo. But this couch I actually got secondhand off like Facebook Marketplace or something for only $100. I remember being so proud. This couch has done me so well. We've had it for such a long time. However, I will say that I am very excited when we do eventually find a house. I talked a little bit about our house buying journey in my last Clean With Me video, but I'm very excited to get a new couch. And while I do love this couch, something I'm really excited about for a new one is getting the cushions to be attached to the back of the couch itself. I've gotten really sick of having to readjust the pillows. Like, it feels like multiple times a day because they're always sliding and slipping, and then it just becomes not as comfortable. So I don't know. I mean, I know there are pros of being able to remove of the cushions not being attached. So actually I'd be curious to know your thoughts if you have a couch with cushions that are attached or not, and do you like it, and what are your reasoning? I don't know. Let me know, because that's something that we will hopefully be buying in the near future. Now, by this point, Louie had decided he was over the whole bassinet mobile combination and he wanted to be held again. So I was rocking him. One of my favorite things to do with him is bring him in front of a mirror and be like, that's you, that's you. And then most of the time, actually, he will do a big smile when he sees himself and then sees me looking at him. It's just the cutest thing in the entire world. But then it was time for him to eat. So again, we're having a little cleaning pause, doing a little feeding session. And I have to say, sometimes in the moment, I can be a little frustrated when I'm just in the zone, or I want to be in the zone and just get as much cleaning as I can done. But I have to keep pausing to either entertain him or feed him or whatever it may be, put him down for a nap. But then I remind myself that I'm going to miss these days so much. And I take those moments as a reminder to just slow down and be incredibly present in the moment with Louie. And I will just look at him and think about how grateful I am to have him and that I get to be his mom. To be honest, I have been starting to be I don't know if anxious is the right word, maybe a little bit, but just finding myself thinking about when I go back to work a lot more, and how it's not always going to be just me and Louie all day, every day. And while I am very grateful for my job, very grateful for the fact that I work from home and incredibly grateful for the fact that I was able to take 6 months maternity, because I know that is not common at all. It's still something that like rents space in my mind lately of like, okay, I'm so happy right now, but I am going to be going back to work, and I do enjoy my job and I love the people I work with, but now it's like all I want to do every day is spend time with Louis. So that's been something that's been taking up a lot of space in my mind, and I have to remind myself to just be present in the moment now. And I also know that once I go back to work, I'm going to get back into a routine and it's all going to work out, and I'm still going to have plenty of time with Louis and plenty of family time, and everything is going to be okay. I mean, I'm sure if you're a mom who was on maternity and went back to work after that, you can relate to the feeling of it's just going to be such a big adjustment. And if you're also a mom who has been on maternity leave and then gone back to work, I would love to know any tips or hacks or advice that you have that really helped you when you went through that transition. Now you can probably see in this clip if you're looking at the screen. If you're not, I'll just tell you. I also have my phone, which is filming me because I was filming a TikTok/Instagram reel video. And I just wanted to mention that I do post clean with me videos, habits, routines, all that kind of content on my TikTok and my Instagram as well. And I actually have been posting a lot of them on YouTube Shorts. So if you wanted to see any short form content, but you only have YouTube, I do have those uploaded, or a lot of them uploaded there as well. YouTube is what I've done for the longest, and it is definitely my biggest passion. But I will say that making shorter videos is a lot of fun too, and I edit them a little bit differently, like more with little quick cuts and things like that. I actually have a series called Solo Mom Vlogs. I think there's like 8 or 9 parts out at this point, where I do like little trips out and about in the world with my baby, and that is one of my favorite series that I've ever done on those channels. So if you're interested, I'll have some of those linked below. Alrighty, moving into the kitchen. This definitely made me feel very overwhelmed because the island, as you can see, was just completely cluttered up with so much stuff. So by starting with it and clearing that off before anything else, it makes the entire space so much more manageable. And that is a huge tip I have whenever you're dealing with any cleaning project, is go for the focal point of the room and tackle that first. So for example, when you're cleaning your bedroom, you would make the bed first. That's immediately going to make it seem cleaner. If you are cleaning a living room, I would recommend making the couch first, putting the cushions back if they need to be, adjusting the throw pillows on there, folding the blankets. And then in the kitchen, I think the counters are the biggest space. Specifically, if you have an island, I find that once that is cleaned off, the kitchen looks 10,000 times cleaner and makes it so much easier. And then you have another space if you need to put anything on there that you're like organizing or moving around, you have that cleared off as well. So now here you see that Tim got home from work. He walks into the clip in a second, and he reminded me that we had Louis' doctor's appointment that I had completely forgotten about. So I needed to just pause cleaning right then and there, and we had to get going. And then as you can see, I didn't get back to it till later that evening. And no, I did not wear my pajamas to Louis' doctor's appointment, but yes, I did change back into them when we got home because they were comfy. Also, I don't know if you can hear that, but Louis is waking up from his nap. Okay, I was able to put his binky in, and he seems to have fallen back asleep. He's lying here next to me, and I hope that we have a little, I don't know how much much longer we have before he wakes up again, but we're going to continue with the voiceover as long as we have. And one thing that was nice about this delay and doing the cleaning later in the evening was that at that point, Tim was obviously home, so I was able to hand Louie off to him and pop some headphones in, which I rarely get to do because when I'm home alone with Louie, I'm never going to put headphones in. But I used to always talk about how much I loved cleaning with headphones, even if I was just home completely by myself, because it helps me get in the zone and kind of drown everything else out. But when I'm alone with Louie, obviously I need to be able to hear him, and just in case he cries or needs me or whatever it is, I'm never going to pop headphones in when I'm alone with him. So this was a really nice treat and made it a lot more enjoyable.
Nobody loves me better. Guess I'm just too scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too high and almost left town. But there's something about you, something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better.
I don't know if this is just me, but there is something so relaxing about nighttime cleaning. I just thought of that when I was looking at this clip, and you can see obviously through the window, it's like pitch black out. There is just something very calming and motivating. You would think that it's nighttime, all I want to do is sit on the couch, and don't get me wrong, a lot of the time, yeah, that's the case, but I don't know, I kind of want to start doing more like after dark clean with me videos. I see those a lot, and I think that there is a lot of motivation that comes from that. So I'm curious if that's something that you'd be interested in. And obviously now that we're going to be entering November, we're going to have daylight savings soon, and it's going to be getting dark way, way earlier. So I guess naturally I'll be filming at nighttime more. And on that note, if you are somebody who tends to dread daylight savings and you just do not want it to be getting dark earlier, I do understand that, but I also want to offer a different perspective. I actually love how it gets darker this time of year because with the holidays and it getting colder out, you're inside more naturally. So it just feels so much cozier to, you know, it's 5 o'clock and it's dark out and you're cooking dinner and you have maybe your Christmas or your holiday lights up, your tree is all lit, you have a candle lit, and it just makes the kind of like the spirit of the season so much more magical in my opinion. Especially in the next few weeks, we'll start to see a lot of holiday lights when you're driving around, and those wouldn't really look that magical if it was super bright and sunny at 7 p.m. You know what I mean? But driving home from work, you see all these beautiful holiday lights and it's dark out, so they really stand out and look so magical. So for those reasons, not to sound like Shark Tank, I really, really do love how it gets darker earlier during the holiday season. Now, as we approach the end of this video, I just wanted to remind you that I almost never feel like cleaning before I get started, but once I get into it, the momentum builds, my motivation builds, and it feels so amazing once I'm done. And most of the time when I'm actually doing the cleaning, once I get going, I start to enjoy it as well, especially when I'm cleaning along with one of my favorite mom creators. I feel like watching Clean With Me videos while I clean is one of my favorite things to do. So with that said, if you do still have a lot more on your to-do list and you want to keep cleaning together, I will have my Mom Clean With Me playlist linked in the description. If you're watching this video right when it comes out, there's only one other Mom Clean With Me video because this is the second one that I've posted. So I will also link my like regular big Clean With Me playlist, which has tons and tons of Clean With Me videos. And as time goes on, obviously the mom cleaning playlist will be growing and becoming more and more full with lots of videos. So if you are new here, I would love, love, love to have you as a subscriber and come back. I have so many videos to come, and I'm just really grateful that you're here, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Okay, love you, bye.